gift of old. Bless the righteousness, guide my hand. Against the darkness, my final stand.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, the Forgive Me If I Don't Shake Hands channel. If you are new here, please hit that like, please hit that subscribe. It means everything to me. And ring that bell for notifications for all new reviews I do of movies, of TV shows when I get to it. Basically, my channel revolves around me seeing things that are lesser known, slip under the cracks, or every once in a while I do review things that are new to streaming services that I do find interesting. How this channel came to be is I watch a lot of your mainstream stuff, your Marvels, your big stars, your tentpole movies. I do see a lot of that, and I do like that stuff. But many years ago in my younger days, I used to be way more into independent film than I have gotten in the past several years. So I'm trying to get back to that and watch things that have maybe slipped through the cracks, maybe I've never heard of, things that quite honestly aren't even that old, that just don't get the mainstream play. Today we are reviewing, or I'm reviewing, a movie from 2017 or 2018 depending on where you read it, called I Kill Giants. I never heard of this movie until just recently, so it's in my mind. I seek it out. It's the first time I ever watched something on a streaming service called Tubi, which I actually liked. It's completely free, so I will definitely be checking out more offerings on Tubi for sure.
Been there. Giants aren't real.
I Kill Giants, like I said, 2017, 2018, depending on where you look. It is directed by a gentleman named Anders Walter. From what I gather, Anders Walter has created mostly shorts. His career, up until this movie, he has mostly done a bunch of shorts. I'm gonna have to check out some of his short films that I guess are praised and loved. So yes, so Anders Walter, the director, is actually produced by production company 1492, which is Chris Columbus's production company. And for those of you that might not know, Chris Columbus wrote the original Gremlins. Chris Columbus directed the first Harry Potter and sort of introduced how that whole world looks. He's directed several other movies. A very accomplished, very talented filmmaker and creator. So it's nice to see it propped up by such an awesome production company. It stars a young girl named Madison Wolfe. Zoe Saldana is in it in a supporting role, and very good. And another British actress named Imogen Poots. Barbara Thorson struggles through life by escaping into a fantasy life of magic and monsters. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. Now, I must say, if you're looking for a heavy CGI, computer-generated feast with tons of giants and animated this is not that movie. This has all the spirit of an independent movie with very little special effects. This is a movie about characters. This is a movie about people, and it's a drama. It is for the most part very serious with fantastical elements. It is not Harry Potter. It is a grounded story. It deals with very real themes, and it's actually one of these movies that I can't go on and on about at great length without spoiling what the central focus of this movie is all about. I am one of those people that does not need to see myself represented in every single movie I see. I take tremendous, I don't know if it's pride, I like to see movies about things I know nothing about that bring me along for the ride. And a movie about a 12-year-old girl trying to kill giants couldn't be further from my own identification as it can get. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. It is very dramatic. The plot does not unravel in 10 minutes, the first 10 minutes. It's a journey through the whole movie to where 3/4 of it you don't really know why all this is happening. And I really like that. It kept me engaged. It was, I don't know, very subtle storytelling. It feels like a very personal film. It's one of these things that when you hear someone say they don't make movies like they used to, or they don't make any good movies, I hate all those phrases. You know, it's easy to see why this didn't get a mainstream release, and it's a shame because it could have. I think it speaks to a lot more people than it doesn't speak to. It has a lot of universal themes, whether you're a 12-year-old girl or a 50-year-old man. I think there's a lot of themes here that can be appreciated, and you just wish that more people would be open to this. But since we're sort of in this Fast and the Furious, Marvel, wham bam, in and out type of thing, these movies get lost. And that's why I'm finding joy in coming across stuff like this, regardless of how I find it. If I watch someone else's video and they mention it and that's how I find out, that's how I find out. So yeah, I just wanted to recommend I Kill Giants. It's a very touching story. I don't really want to call it a coming of age story because it's not really that. It's a very grounded human story that has plenty of universal themes. It does not have it's not a CGI Marvel fest like some might expect. Even the poster leads you to believe that it's something that it really isn't, and I can understand why they would do that, to especially because it says from the producers of Harry Potter and stuff like that on it. And not be warned, just understand that this is it's basically a small movie with a good sized budget. It gets you right here, basically, for lack of a better term. It really is. It's emotional in the best of ways, and it deals with a lot of things that I firmly embraced, and I was along for the ride, and I don't know, I was very pleased with this movie. That's all I can say about it. So that's the movie, I Kill Giants. That's my review. Good movie, highly recommended, especially if you have not seen a sort of smaller, more personal movie in a long time and you want something a little less crazy. It's directed by Anders Walter, produced by the folks that brought you Harry Potter, and it's now streaming on Tubi at the time you're watching this. So I highly recommend all of those things and give it a shot.
You're awesome. Thank you so much for saying what needed to be said.
Please chime in the comments below what you thought about it, or if you have any other movie recommendations about things that might have slipped through the cracks that you think that I might be interested in. So thank you again for watching. Please hit like, please hit subscribe, please ring that bell for notifications, and I will see you in the next one.
Wow. Wow. Wow.